That makes sense. Hello. I eat too fast. I ate a huge tray of shredded chicken and roasted corn. I don't like flowers. Not a flower guy. How about we pull up some news? Let's see what's on Google News. I do like Halo, but hi. I can't help it. The food just tastes so good, I want to shovel it in my face so fast. Here we go. New Google News. Republicans on the brink of clenching U.S. House control. Qatar spends its medication efforts. Trump projected to win Arizona, grabbing a swing state over Harris. That sounds like old news. Wall Street Journal. Nintendo Power World Loster takes an opposite turn. I like to let's talk about that. Nintendo's Power World lawsuit in an absolute absurd turn. Several weeks ago, it was announced that after months of seemingly building a case, Nintendo was suing Pocket Pair makers of Power, some sort of unknown patent infringement. Now that we have more details on what exactly is going on there, Pocket Pair has just announced that Nintendo is demanding 10 million yen plus late payment damages from them. I would not expect anyone to know this math offhand, but 10 million yen is about 66,000 USD. No, that's not missing any zeros. Yes, this is Pow World, a game that sold 25 million units across PC and Xbox as of June. In other words, that pocket change, depending on what the late payment damages, may be where things get weird. Is that patents were actually violated, as they are one of the most people would have no idea Nintendo even owns, including Pocket Pair, apparently. First patent is about aiming and firing some sort of item towards a character in a field. It literally specifies that triggering a combat state. The second patent is something about being able to capture creatures in the wild rather than just in a battle setting. The third patent is about riding creatures in an open world and transitioning between those creatures. Grand patents are pretty granular, so they may get into more detailed specifics that what we are seeing here. But yes, it does fundamentally seem that Nintendo is saying that they can't use open world capture systems or riding creatures in an open world, which can't be right, or is so detail only PAL World is violating it, and says any game with a horse or chocobo is not. Right, because like a horse is a creature you ride. That's crazy. Power World is of course not the first game to allow capturing of creatures in the wild either, though it appears to be something about way this is done. A way that it is facing not seem an actual match. What we see in most Nintendo games is as this game with live action open world combat where you run around with your own monsters whacking an enemy and shooting or slashing at them yourself to get their health down low to bonk them with a ball. Again, this is incredibly litigious Nintendo we are talking about here. So they would likely not be pursuing this if they did not believe they had a strong case. But with an amount of money sought that so low, this seems to be more about sending a message than trying to actually rake in cash. Though Pocket Pair will have to spend lots of money on legal fees and time that would be used on developing fighting this, it does make you wonder why Nintendo bothered with this at all. It feels like it's behaving like a patent troll, but it is a strange situation all around. I agree. Nunya B, based on the patents cited in Nintendo, should be suing Rockstar over Red Dead Redemption games. Oh, right, I forgot. Nitty doesn't sue people with money to fight them back. They just try to steamroll people that don't have limitless cash. But really nice to see a massive backlash / boycott against them that drives them to brink of bankruptcy to clue them in. So if those reasons then, Monster Hunter riding animals, throwing things at them and fighting, capturing them, Elder Scrolls, gosh, you can ride a horse, Red Dead, Horizon, throwing things to start a fight, riding things, oh yeah, the MMOs call them Temtem, throwing things to start a fight, riding things and capturing them, plus countless other games. So why exactly are they going after such a small fry studio? Good point. Gen B. Nintendo is a big baby. All right, Andy. You guys have any opinions on that? OpenAI reportedly developing new strategies to deal with AI implemented slowdown. I've been testing Apple's intelligence. Apple's Apple perfects the Mac Mini design with an innovative thermal solution. Both Nintendo and Sega had oddly timed announcements this week. Whether you think the art you consume should be a distraction from the real world or reflection of, it's up to you and your capacity for curiosity. While such a divide doesn't exist for fans of film, music, literature, or television for some reason, it does for people who enjoy. It does for people who enjoying things like sports and video games. As a result, journalists who cover the later spaces sometimes have the absorbed task of calling certain things news during the week when their stories feel like anything but, because not everyone is interested in real news. This one of those weeks, so fresh, one that's most consequential. Presidential election, and it dedicates our top news stories for the week. Nintendo announcing the Switch 2 will be backwards compatible with the Switch. Sega delisting over 60 classic games like Crazy Taxi, Sorry, Tim Walls, and more things that definitely, most certainly, obviously matter right now. Wait, that's the whole story? Boring. Grand Theft Auto 6 date confirmed. Fall of 2025. PlayStation 5, Xbox. Wait. Take Two Interactive confirms that Grand Theft Auto 5 will be launching fall 2025 for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X S. The Grand Theft Auto franchise has sold over 435 million units, with Grand Theft Auto according to 2.5 million. It's part of the latest earning report, blah, blah, blah. The game will debut on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X consoles between September and October. That means it's not going to be on PC? The Grand Theft Auto franchise selling over blah, 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 25. So, the chairman and CEO Take-Two Interactive confirmed that the release windows will stated that Borderlands 4 and Mafia, the oldest country, will be out for March 2026. Are you kidding me? So Xbox and PlayStation will get it. How big will it be, especially when you factor in that PC versions probably won't arrive until 2026? Why would they do that? Extremely large amount of their player base is PC. Extremely large. And PC is the only thing that can run that game in the highest settings. So, like, you want to put this thing in the highest settings, you're going to have a good computer. Oh my gosh. That's so stupid. As we look ahead, we believe that Take-Two remains exceedingly well positive. Our vision is clear. Our talent is unparalleled, and we have one of the strongest portfolios of owned intellectual properties in our industry. We may meet with many excited new titles coming out official 2026, including Grand Theft Auto 5 in the fall, Borderlands 4, and Mafia: The Old Country. We expect to create long-term value for our shareholders, although we still roughly a year from Grand Theft Auto 6 launch. We could get new look at the game next month, 1 year after the record-breaking first trailer dropped on YouTube. I do not like that you have to wait for PC. I've been playing console the majority of my life. I've been Xbox majority of my life. I finally switched to PC and they do this to me. It's like no matter where I go, I get the poop end of the stick. This is ridiculous. Why are they not putting... What's the reason they would want to put Grand Theft Auto 6 on console over PC? Majority of their player base is on PC, and PC can actually play it in the highest resolutions and its frame rates. So it's going to look the best when people are posting content. I am so sad. Yeah, it's real. It's fucking real, dude. Yo, what's up? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I can't believe that, man. And it's not just one place reporting it. Actually, is this take? This is the Take Two. This is the official website. Grand Theft Auto 6 continues the effort to push limits, possibly highly immersive story driven upon world experiences, said Sam Holster, founder of Rockstar Games. We are thrilled to be able to share a new version of players everywhere. Grand Theft Auto 5 heads to the state of home neon soaked streets. Let's see here. Consumers around the globe, we are developing a new published product principally through Rockstar Games 2K Private Division and Zynga. Our products are designed console games, systems, PC, mobile, including smartphones and tablets. We deliver our products through physical retail, digital downloads, online platforms, and cloud streaming services. The company coming to stock is publicly traded on NASQ under the symbol T2. For more corporate products information, blah, 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 blah. Where's the part where it says, is there... The publishing label Take-Two Interactions, this product has announced that Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming to PlayStation 5, computer entertainment systems, and Xbox Series X Gamer 2. Wait. Is this saying all three? Oh, this is posted December 2023. So, no. What? New York Business Wire, December 4th, 2023. Rockstar Games published 2.0. It's coming to PlayStation 5, computer entertainment system, and the Xbox. This is a 2023 post? Yeah, this is posted a year ago, too. Can't find anything recent? This was posted November 7th. Take-Two Interactive has confirmed that highly anticipated game Grand Theft Auto 6 will launch in fall 2025. This means the game will debut PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X consoles between September and October and November of 2025. Yeah. The PC version probably won't arrive until late 2026, the earliest. I don't want to have to buy a console. I just got out of being a console. I want to play PC and mouse. I'm going to other news. I don't want to read any more about that. Halo 2, 20th anniversary, official site. Nikon. Samsung OLED. Xbox has had multiple free games over the past few weeks. Google Store pre-Black Friday deals or sales pitches. Sims competitor Enzo set to enter early access in March 2025. Sonic X, Sonic, Sonic, Sonic. Sonic X Shadow Generations has only been out for a couple of weeks, and the modding community has already gotten it running with an improved frame rate on the Switch. Uploading to GitHub by user Masgrader and demonstrates in above video of Plaxos gameplay. The mod gets the Sonic portion of the game running at fairly solid 60 FPS. With very few dips, the video description claims that the footage comes from a real non-overclock Switch running in 720p resolution. Important, the mod only appears to work with Sonic's storyline, with some commanders on the above video claiming that it regularly crashes in newly added shadow portion. That's pretty cool. It looks rather impressive and tidy setup from the Sonic Team official Switch, offering the Digital Foundry Technoanalytics a new generations package. The outlet noted consistent stuttering with the Switch version and Sonic gameplay running at super weird 31.5 FPS. They need to hire this modder. Why are they not hiring these modders who are doing this crazy stuff? I don't get it. He doubled the FPS and made it look faster and everything, and they need to hire this guy. Hire modders. That's what I have to say. All right, that was technology. Let's look at entertainment. I don't know who these people are. Oh, Diddy. Diddy challenges feds. Allegations of second sex trafficking victim. Diddy's lawyers say that they've received a trove of discovery materials from the government over the past 6 weeks. They're going after the federal prosecution assertion there is a possible second victim. According to the legal docs filed on Friday, the obtained from TMZ's Diddy attorney attacks, the government claimed that there was potentially a second victim of Diddy's alleged sex trafficking coercion. As you know, the original indictment points specifically to one unclaimed victim who seemed to be his ex-girlfriend, Cassie, based on the alleged Fed charge Diddy with racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engaged in prostitution. In Friday's court film, Diddy attorney said that the notation of proposal sent sex trafficking victims to nonsense, claiming the woman in question is not a victim at all. Diddy's attorney claimed that the procedures have been interviewed. The woman says that she wasn't a target of obstruction conduct by Diddy. The lawyers also said Diddy never tried to obstruct the prosecutor's investigation by contacting the alleged second victim. Of the feds were fully aware of that. The attorney said that the government misled the court and concealed the truth. Facts during Diddy's first bail hearing after his September 16th arrest in New York City. The latest filing marks Diddy's fourth attempt at making bail after repeatedly being rejected by court. The docs, Diddy's lawyers also address victim one, who seems to be Cassie, the music monocle's ex-girlfriend, and the attorney said Diddy and victim one had 11-year relationship, but the first allegations by the actor came 5 years after the couple's 2018 split in November 2023. What's more, the lawyers say that evidence points to clear case of extortion by victim one, who demanded $30 million from Diddy to purchase the rights to tell all book of their relationship. Ooh, I think it's all stupid. What do you guys think of this whole Diddy thing? Brazil. Oh no, the voice of AOL's You Got Mail died at 74. Oh, Will Shanken. Oh no, that's who wrote it, I think. I don't know. Sad. Billy Baldwin's wife, Cheyenne Phillips, lived separately during roller coaster of 30 years. Let's look up science. Blastoff. SpaceX launches 20 Starlink satellites from California. Nails landing. SpaceX launches 20 Starlink satellites from California. SpaceX launches 20 blah blah blah. Blah. A Falcon 9 rocket carries Starlink spacecraft, 13 of which had direct-to-cell compatibility. Lifting off from Vandenberg Space Force Base at 1:14 a.m. EST, 10:14 p.m. November 8th. According to the plans of the Falcon 9, first stages came back from the Earth for a virtual touchdown on the drone ship. Vertical touchdown. Of course, I Still Love You, which was stationed in the Pacific Ocean. It was the 11th launch and landing for this particular booster, according to a space mission description. That looks cool. The Falcon 9's upper stages, meanwhile, continue its trek lowering Earth orbit to deploy its 20 Starlink satellites about 60 minutes after liftoff. SpaceX has already launched more than 100 Falcon 9 missions in 2024, about two-thirds of which have been dedicated to building out the Starlink network. The huge and overgrown constellation currently consists of about 6,500 active spacecrafts, according to the astrophysicists and satellite tracker. Michael Wall, senior space writer. That's cool. And ancient Mars carbon dioxide ice keeps the water running over here. On Ascent Mars, carbon monoxide. A lone researcher may have figured out how Mars was able to support rivers and seas even after the planet had begun to grow cold and its atmosphere thin. And it's all thanks to the cycle of water and carbon dioxide. We know from geological and mineral evidence that around 4 billion years ago, Mars was formed and went wet enough to have extensive liquid water on its surface. From rivers and lakes to vast northern seas, the period covered two geological areas: the Nochin, which ran from 4.1 to 307 billion years ago, and the Hesperonian, which endured from 37 to 3 billion years. The Nochin is characterized by warmer conditions, but by its later stages, Mars should have been staring to grow cold. It steadily lost atmosphere to space, yet. Okay, I'm bored. Sorry, guys. Let's go to the next thing. What do they find in the ocean? Massive ocean discovered beneath the Earth's crust containing more water than it's on the surface. It feels like there having been staggering science stories emerging every day recently, which have blown our tiny little minds. First, there was the discovery of a terrifying black hole pointing right at us. Then there were huge holes found in the sun and missing containment found going missing after 375 years. What? Now people are just realizing that there is a massive ocean hiding under the Earth's crust. It turns out there is a huge supply of water 400 miles underneath the stored rock known as Ridge Woodlight. Scientists previously discovered that the water is stored inside the mantle rock in a sponge-like state, which isn't a liquid, solid, or gas, but instead a fourth state. The science paper titled Dehydrated Melting and at the top of the lower mantle was published in 2014 and laid out in the findings. So it's like a water sponge? So it's not like an ocean. That's misleading. It says there's a massive ocean discovered. It's not an ocean, it's a wet sponge. Misleading. Let's check out world news. China and Indonesia signed multiple cooperation deals. Beijing, November 9th. Chinese President Xi Jinping signed multiple cooperation deals with his Indonesian counterparts Prabowo Subbington. On Saturday, Chinese State 17 CCTV reports as the new countries seek increased partnership in key areas. The deals covered issues including water conservation, maritime resources, and mining. The reports said, and come ahead of the meeting, Praubao Prabowo is scheduled to attend on Saturday between Indonesian officials and a number of top Chinese companies, where the Indonesia Presidential Office said investment agreements worth more than 10 billion will be signed. In a visit to China by Prabowo just a few weeks after taking office, the two sides has jointly published a statement on promoting cooperative strategies, partnering, and building a China-Indonesia community with a shared future. XE told Prabowo on Saturday that China was willing to cooperate with the new Indonesian government. Oh my goodness. And the country's mutual benefits, Chinese states media CCTV reported. China was willing to enhance exchange and cooperate with Indonesia in areas including poverty reduction, medicines, grain cultivation, and fisheries industry. XE told Prabowo in meeting that Beijing CCTV said the two countries should be firmly supporting each other than safeguarding core interests and major concerns. CCTV reported citing XE as saying just should be also be enhanced cooperative and digital economy, advanced manufacturing, and recycling, the report said. So should we be worried? Is this a bad thing? Should we be worried that they're working together now? Bloodbath railway station bombing in Quetta, Pakistan. Rome's travel fountain replaced by ugly municipal pool as an official plan. Oh, that's actually that's not what I clicked on. Okay. Wait a second. So they pulled out all this water and just put this little square? What? How it started, how it's going. You're out of luck. Tourist heading to Rome, Trevi fountains in hope of tossing a traditional coin. Brace yourself. The beloved historic site has been shut down for conservation work. For the time being, unwilling visitors will find the ascent water feature, said typically taking more than $3,200 per day according to officials, replaced by the Altarian temporary wishing well that one citizen suggests offering all of the charm of a municipal swimming pool. Swimming pool sounds better. So yeah, I mean, like, it looks really pretty with this water in here. I guess, what are you gonna do? It's conservation. You have to, like, there's probably erosion and stuff they have to fix up and clean and repaint and all that kind of stuff. That's fine. I mean, it's not like they're getting rid of it. They're just gonna fix it up. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Tens of thousands celebrate the fall of the Berlin Wall 35 years ago. What does it do today? More than a dozen Israel strikes hit the Beirut suburbs. Shit. Why the German government collapsed and what is expected now. What? It collapsed? The German Chancellor Olaf Scholz has sacked his finance minister Christian Lender, escalating a long conflict of German's government and ultimately causing the fragile coalition between Social Democrats and Green and the Free Democrat Party to the collapse for once. Socialized, often mocked as a robotic speaker without emotion, appeared to be angry, even resentful. In a speech, Scholz blamed Linder for the government's collapse and portrayed his former fiancee, minister, as petty, uncompressing, I'm dyslexic, sorry, and untrustworthy. Linder's response was swift and equally bitter. He accused the Charlandor of lacking of ambition and poor leadership. So German government collapsed? Oh no. Let's see here. Home news. How ChatGPT brought down an online education grant. Giant. Well, where is the whole? That's not the whole story. How do I watch the rest down here? You have to subscribe to read it. That's dumb. Wall Street Journal, you suck. FEMA official? What? FEMA official who allegedly told workers. Wait, what is it? Why is it clicking on another? I don't want this. Yo, this website's broken. It keeps bringing me to different pages. Is New York Post a crappy website? FEMA's official who allegedly told workers to avoid Florida homes with Trump signs get fired. The Federal Emergency Management Agency supervisor accused of ordering her subordinates to skip Florida homes with Trump campaign signs has been fired. Marin, Washington, was sacked for telling disaster relief workers in Lake Place, Florida, to not go to homes with yard signs supporting President-elect Trump. FEMA Administrator Dean Criswell said Saturday, "This is a clear violation of FEMA's core values and principles to have people, regardless of their political affiliation." She said, adding, "This employee has been terminated. We have referred to the matter to a Office of Special Counsel." And that must be her. Wow. No one hired this lady. That's horrible. I will continue to do everything I can to make this never happen again. This is disturbing. Directive was allegedly made in late October as Washington 39 works in FEMA team in Central Florida towns the wake of Hurricane Milton. Avoid homes advertising Trump. She wrote in a best practice memo, employees, a copy of which was obtained on Daily Wire. She put it in writing. She is not smart. The instructions also advised him to stay hydrated and follow the rules. She also gave the direction verbally, according to the report. Washington's sister, April Brown, 39, claims that she was stunned to hear about the siblings' brazen actions. I'm completely shocked, she said. I can tell you that she is set out to help and serve all people. With her being in that position with FEMA, I can't see her doing anything like this. Washington, who accordingly to her now deleted LinkedIn, has been employed by FEMA since 2019, also works as a regional manager in the Bay Area for the property management firm Avens Capital Management LLC, and lists herself as known owner of logistic companies Home Industry LLC. The former FEMA employee, who her sister said grew up in Oakland, has a strong fixation with the history of slavery. It is unclear why Washington ordered her staff to play police policies with their relief efforts, but local officials tore into the former Fed, disclaiming against residents in the time needed. We are all Americans. Dustin Woods, 39, a pastor and member of the town's local planning agency board, told the Post. Important base practice. Oh, this is a screenshot of it. Not one goes anywhere. Wait. Not one goes anywhere along. Avoid homes advertising Trump. Practice the escalation and prevent measures, communication, blah, blah, blah. What? That's nuts. There are no parties where we are recovering, Lake Placid Major John Holbrook said. Hearing about her discrimination really sickens me. When it comes to the politics and religion, everyone should just keep that separate from their jobs. He added, workers told the Daily Wire they ultimately skipped about 20 homes displaying Trump signs or flags between late October and early November due to Washington's edicts denying those residents the chance to sign up for federal relief aid in the wake of a harrowing Category 3 storm that caused an estimated 50 billion in damages across the state. FEMA said the orders departed from their values orders. Trump signs no entry per leadership. No workers wrote in FEMA tracking system were explained a skip home according to a screenshot obtained by the outlet. Damn. Lake Placed was less severely impacted by the destructive storms compared to the communities in the state west coast, with officials saying the damage largely amounted to tornadoes hitting a handful of neighborhoods and trailer home parks. Mainly residents have taken up themselves to cleaning their destruction and debris with assistance from Highlands County. Holbrook said, according, adding that he hasn't noticed a ton of FEMA activity in that area. Okay, I would know what that's crazy. Man, politics is all over the place in the news right now. Police hunt 43 monkeys that escaped from the South Carolina research facility. A police search is underway after 43 monkeys escaped from a research facility in South Carolina Wednesday night. Police in Yemassee, Beaufort County said that the Rhesus macaque primates escaped from Alpha Genus, a business that provides non-human primate products that bio-research services, according to the website. The monkeys were a group of very young females that have never been used for testing. An Alpha Genus spokesperson confirmed to police that the animals were too young to carry diseases, according to police statement. Alpha Genesis currently have eyes on the primates and are working to entice them with food. Police said Thursday afternoon traps have also been set up, and the officers are using thermal imaging cameras in an attempt to recapture the animals. Police said residents are strongly advised to keep doors and windows secure to prevent the animals from entering their homes. The sheriff department said in a statement, anyone who finds a monkey should not interact with it, but instead call 911. It stated. The company works with monkeys to carry out criminal trials, including brain disease disorders treatments, and it says it has one of the largest and most comprehensive non-human primate facilities designed specifically for monkeys in the United States. Alpha Genus did not immediately respond to an overnight request for comments from NBC News. The company secured a federal contract to run colony of 3,500 monkeys on Morgan Island off of the coast of South Carolina, also known as Monkey Island. The Post and Carrier newspaper in Beaufort County reported that the primates escaped have happened several times before in the area, including May this year and in 2016, when 19 evaded security at Alpha Genesis before they were recaptured 6 hours later. In 2022, 3 monkeys were escaped following the traffic accident in rural Pennsylvania. Dang, they need to keep up with their monkeys. There's people losing their monkeys. Losing your monkeys should be another way of like saying someone's losing their mind. Yo, this guy's losing his monkeys. OpenAI defeats a new outlet's copyright lawsuit over AI training. November 7th, New York federal judge on Thursday dismissed a lawsuit against artificial intelligence giant OpenAI that claimed it misused articles from news outlets, Raw Story, and Alternet to train its large language models. The district judge Colleen McCohen said that the outlet could not show enough harm to support the lawsuit, but allow them to file a new complaint, even though she said she was skeptical that they could allege a cognizable injury. Raw Story owners acquired Alternet in 2018. Raw Story attorney Matt Topic of Lowry Plus, Lowry said outlets were certain we can address the certains of the court identified through an admitted complaint. We build our AI models using publicly available data in a manner protected by fair use and related to principles and supported by long-standing and widely accepted legal precedents, an OpenAI spokesperson said in the statement. Raw Story and Alternet filed a lawsuit in February that they said that thousands of their articles were used without permission to train OpenAI popular chatbot ChatGPT, and that it reproduced their copyrighted material when prompted. The case is part that a wave of lawsuits against OpenAI and other tech companies by authors, visual artists, music publishers, and other copyrighted owners over the data used to train their generative AI systems. A lawsuit filed by New York Times against the OpenAI disclaimer was the first from a media outlet. Unlike similar lawsuits, Raw Story and Alternet complaint accused AI of unlawfully removing their articles. Copyright Management informed CM1 without arguing that it infringed their copyright. Mekonnen agreed that with OpenAI, the claims should be dismissed. Let's be clear about what is really in stake here. McCohen said the alleged injury for which plaintiff truly seeks readiness is not exclusion of CMI, but the use of plaintiff's article to develop ChatGPT without composition. Okay. I think it's time to call it a night. Guys, please make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, make sure you turn on that notification bell. And there's always a URL. It's youtube.com/Hercules070. Share that around. I'll see you guys soon. I'll probably playing some Call of Duty. Black Ops 6. Bye-bye.